Of course. Of course. It's my birthday. Well, not yet. My birthday is July 21st. Therefore, it is my birth month. Therefore, all of these books are books I picked because I would like to read them in my birth month. You cannot ask any questions. That's also why I'm wearing a crown, because I am the birthday princess. Hello, my shorty baes. Hello, my besties. Welcome to July's TBR, bitch. This month, I will be taking no shenanigans from anyone, okay? I'm gonna put as many books as I want in my TBR, and I'm gonna read them or I'm not. I don't care, because it's my birth month. So if I don't read it, I'm telling you right now that I'm most likely not gonna read 99% of these. But this month, my philosophy is, say it with me now, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. I'm gonna be taking this off because I in fact don't want to wear a crown. I just wanted to wear it for like the vibes, but I don't want to wear this throughout the whole video. So anyway, here are the books I'll be reading in July. I also don't even have a reason for most of these either. Like I just put them in here and I put so many. I think there are 15 books in here. Mind your business. First up, we have Wildfire by Hannah Grace. I recently received this arc and I'm so excited to read it that I need to do it immediately. Like it can't just sit in my bookshelf. That's not allowed. This is the second book in Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I'm sure you guys have read that book. I'm positive of it. This is the second one. They're all going to be interconnected standalones. And this one follows Russ and Aurora. I love the name Aurora. Slay Aurora. I think this might be a one-night stand. Oh my God, it is. It's a one-night stand. And then days later, they run into each other in their new jobs as summer camp counselors. I love summer camp. Not really. Not really. I actually have horrible experiences in summer camps, but I will love it in Wildfire. This comes out October 3rd. He asked me what day it was. I told him it was October 3rd. You know, Wildfire. I'm definitely reading this by Hannah Grace. I'm so excited. Yes. And I will be telling you my exact thoughts, were we not. While we're talking about arcs, I'm also going to be reading The Long Game by Elena Armis. This one comes out in September. Yes, September 5th. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't even really know what it's about. It says, can you be on opposing sides of the same team? Dun, 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 dun. Adeline and what's his name? Cam. She has spent years perfecting her daily routine. Wake up at dawn, drive to Miami Flames FC offices. Oh my gosh, love that. Miami, that's me. Try her hardest to go home and repeat. But her routine is disrupted when a video of her having an altercation with the team's mascot goes viral. Rather than fire her, the team owner, who happens to be her father, sends Adeline to the middle of nowhere, North Carolina, where she's tasked with turning around the struggling local soccer team. They're also 9-year-old girls. And then also in town is Cameron, who's recently retired professional goalkeeper, and his presence is a mystery. Ooh, and he's the perfect candidate to help Adeline. Oh my God, it's about football, and that's why I want to read it. Also, I enjoyed the goat on the cover. I enjoyed the cover in general. I'm so excited. I love Elena Armis. I love The Spanish Love Deception. That's one of my favorite books of all time. You guys know this. So therefore, The Long Game is for me. I will not be playing the long game. I'll be playing the short game, as in I'm going to read it. That made no fucking sense, but don't argue with me. It's my birthday. You know what's really funny? I actually don't even like my birthday, but I'm trying something different this year. I'm trying to force myself into enjoying it because why not? You know, it's the day I was born. Like, yes, I dread it every year. I didn't ask to be born, but yet here I am. Thank you, mother. Might as well celebrate. You know what I mean? It's a day to celebrate me. Why should I not enjoy it? I hate it so much. But we're going to change that this year together as a team. And I want to read this other book. It's called In the Likely Event by Rebecca Yarros. Listen. I love Rebecca Yarros because I love Fourth Wing. That is one of my favorite books. Therefore, I must enjoy this. It only makes scientific sense. Here's the thing though with this book. It's about Izzy and then Nate, okay? But hear me out. They're involved in a plane crash together. I just recently got over my plane phobia with the help of my psychiatrist and medication and therapist. And should I be reading this book? Probably not. Probably not. But I feel like I must. I feel like it's within my abilities to be able to do this. And here's the thing, they survive. So they both survive, so I feel like this is good for me to read. Stay tuned. It might not be the best idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. When did I ever make smart decisions? I'm very excited for this. I feel like Rebecca Yarros is gonna be like a 5-star author of mine. I'm just saying this based on Fourth Wing. We'll see if my hypothesis is correct in the likely event that I read this. Then I have Baby Moon or Bust by Ava Hunter. The cover is what spoke to me. Ready? Do you see that? Do you see that cute cover? It really spoke to me as a person. It said, Larry, read me. And who am I to decline such questions? So Baby Moon or Bust clearly involves a baby. She's pregnant right there. Cute. I don't know at all what it's about. I don't even know what a baby moon means. Is it a honeymoon, but like you take it with your baby instead? Is that what it is? After too much whiskey and a wild night with a rugged stranger, she's gonna do motherhood all by herself. Oh, but then he stomps into her perfectly planned baby moon after learning about her pregnancy. And now they're stuck together in paradise. They strike a deal. They spend 3 days together to figure out how to raise their son. Oh, I feel like 3 days is not enough. Oh, guys, I feel like that's such a bad plan. Like, I'm gonna let you, go through with that and deal with it because you need to come to terms with it. But 3 days is definitely not enough to get to know someone that you're raising a baby with. You do you, and I'll be there to support from all the way over here. I would like to read this. Baby Moon or Bust. Then I have The Nanny by Lana McFadden. That is not her name. Ferguson. Why the fuck did I think it was McFadden? Excuse me? Her name is literally Ferguson. Isn't that Winston's cat? The Nanny. I heard that this book is very spicy. That's all I know about it. It's a woman discovers the father of the child she's nanny may be her biggest only fan in this steamy contemporary romance. What? She has an OnlyFans account and he's like in it, but he's also the father of the child she's nannying? Make it messy. I'm in. Oh my gosh, wait, there are texts. Oh, I love texts in books. I love texts in books. I'm the biggest whore for that for some reason. To my sweet mother who once asked me, wouldn't you rather write children's books instead? Anyway, I'm excited for this one. Yes, The Nanny. And my angel Porsche is the one that gave me this book, so therefore I must read it. She said it's a 5-star read of hers. Do we trust Porsche? I think we do. Then I want to read Wildcat by Rebecca Genshak because I recently got this special edition in Book Bonanza, and it looks like a little journal, doesn't it? Like, look how cute. Even Giant saw this in my bookshelf and he was like, oh my god, that's such a cute cover. So come on, it got the Giant stamp of approval. It also says in the beginning, go Wildcats. Like Rebecca Genshak wrote that. Look at that. So clearly she's a High School Musical fan. Anyway, I don't know what this is about. I think it's about hockey. I met my dream girl. That's right. She's stunning and the worst bartender I've ever seen. As luck would have it, my dream girl is the coach's youngest daughter. But everyone knows the coach's daughter is off limits. Right? Coach's daughter, hockey romance. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. And my friends love this book. They say it's amazing. And I feel like I should trust them. His name is Leo, and her name is... What's her name? Leo and Scarlett. Oh, Scarlett. I love that name. Yes, Wildcat, get your head in the game. Now, obviously, I have to put a thriller in here because, thriller era and everything. Final Girls, Riley Sager. You guys have claimed this is one of the best thrillers ever. And, who am I to disagree? I usually like to go into thrillers a little bit blindsided. Wait, that's not the word. A little bit blindly? Sure. So I'm not going to read the back of this, but I have read the back of it before a while ago, like when I bought it, but I don't really remember. I'm just going to go into it. I'm literally just going to open chapter 1. This is going to be me. This is going to be live footage of me. Here we go. The forest had claws and teeth. Yeah, I'm going to go into it as blindly as I possibly can. So I will not read the back right now. I'm just going to read Final Girls by Riley Sager. And I'm going to trust you guys that it's good. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. We have a very trusting relationship. Don't you dare lie. Another thriller I put in here is 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. I love Holly Jackson because she wrote A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and that's one of my favorite trilogies. So this is a YA mystery. It says 8 hours, 6 friends, 5 survive. No idea. I feel like it has something to do with a classroom or something because there's a piece of paper. Kind of gives me One of Us Is Lying energy, but also a little bit of Pretty Little Liars. I don't know, but I really want to read it. I don't really know what it's about. I'll find out when I read it, which I will. Now, it's July, and you know what that means. Summer, right? And you know what also that means. Speak Now, Taylor's version. So obviously I have to read a Taylor Swift-like book. And that's this one, Cruel Summer by Morgan Elizabeth. Is this actually inspired by Taylor Swift? No. But the name is Cruel Summer. So, come on. This apparently is a Mean Girls inspired, age gap, grumpy sunshine, good girls, spicy rom-com. I am the greatest of girls. Therefore, I must read this. I also love Mean Girls. I haven't watched it in quite some time. Maybe I'll watch it after this. You know what I want to do? I want to eat a bunch of junk food and watch Mean Girls, She's the Man, like all those 2000s, like rom-com style movies. I want to do that. Who wants to come? Ooh, this may be the cruelest summer ever. He looks up, grinning like a devil. And I want to read Offside by Avery Keelan. I feel like I'm not going to read this one. I'm going to be so honest with you. I don't know why I'm putting it in here because look how thick it is. Like, why is a hockey romance literally, hold on, 600 pages? How much do you have to say about a hockey romance? The only books that are allowed to be this thick are the Boys of Tommen series. Because what the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it this big? Why is it this big? No. Blah, blah, blah. What if the enemy is impossible to resist? Yes, this sounds like every other hockey romance I've ever read, but for some reason, it caught my eye. I want to read it. We'll see with this one. This one's a maybe. I'm putting it in here for funsies, just to spice things up, but probably not. Praise Sarah Kate. I really, really want to get to this one, y'all. This is like she starts dating her ex's dad. I think I've seen this film before, Birthday Girl, and I really liked the ending because that's one of my favorite books. I will ride on that hill. No, I will die on that hill. Birthday Girl is Penelope Douglas's best book. It is literally the only one that has everything you could ever want. It just slays, it really does. If you haven't read Birthday Girl yet, come on, praise. It kind of seems like that. It kind of seems like Birthday Girl meets 50 Shades of Grey. That's the energy that it's giving me. He's like the owner of the Salacious Players Club. His name's Emerson Grant. And then she is Charlie Underwood. She's related to Carrie Underwood, I'm pretty sure. He is twice her age and her ex-boyfriend's dad. Say no more, bitch. One and only Carla Sorensen. I read a couple books by her, I think 3 books by her, and one of them was so fucking good. It was a slow burn, and I loved it. She like worked in a gym, and he was a fighter that she used to love growing up, and now he retires and like comes to work at the gym with her. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember I loved it. This girl's name is Greer. Greer Wilder needs a husband. Beckett Coleman is his name. He's the serious single dad, and he's a lot more complicated than she bargained for. We love single dad. Oh my God, wait. And he's also her brother's teammate. What sport? Do we think that if I just like flip through it, I'll find out the sport? I'm just looking for a word. Like I'm just looking for like basketball or football. What sport? I don't know. I really want to read this one because I loved Carla Sorensen's writing. And this is a new one. It's a new release I really want to get to. So one and only. Another new release that I have not gotten to yet that I really, really want to is Runaway Love by Melanie Harlow. That reminds me of that one song by Ludacris. I used to love this song. Runaway Love. Now little Lisa's only 9 years old. She's steady trying to figure why the world is so cold. It's insane how I remember all lyrics, but then I can't remember for the life of me like anything that happened yesterday. But yeah, I can remember lyrics in book plots and TV show plots like it's nobody's business. It's like my brain is wired to only hold irrelevant information. Single dad. Oh my God, why do I have so many single dads in this pile? I didn't mean to do that, I swear. Single dad who needs a nanny for the summer. And he hires a runaway bride who shows up on my doorstep in a wedding gown with no references, no skills, and no experience. Why did you hire her? Are you good? Like, why would you hire her to take care of your child? She has no experiences, no references, no skills, and she just randomly shows up on your doorstep and you hired her? I'm judging. I'm judging so hard. I love Melanie Harlow, and her books always get me out of a slump. So I feel like whenever this month I like need a book to just get me out of that horrible slump, this one will be the one that I pick up. Then I have this book that has been intriguing me for quite some time, ever since I opened it. Guilt by Geneva Lee. The beautiful Geneva sent me this book, and she said that it's like Gossip Girl and Magnolia Parks, and it says money, gossip, murder, welcome to their world. And it's screaming Gossip Girl. It's screaming MP. And MP is one of my favorite universes of all time. I love Gossip Girl. I love Chuck and Blair. You guys know this. I love Magnolia and BJ, one of my favorite couples of all time. Argue with a wall. So I really want to read this. It's also very thick though. It's like 600 pages too. What is up with these romance books being so long? Like you can be 300 pages or less. That is allowed. Anyway, guilt. I will be guilty of reading this. And last but certainly not least, I have Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue? I feel like the last name is kind of like LaCroix, where you don't say the X. So LaRue. Anyway, I don't know what this is about. All I know is it's Leon and Ray, and it's like a supernatural thing. Like I think he's a monster. The content warnings are quite scary, okay? The content warnings in the front terrify me. It literally says that the kinks and fetishes within this book are CNC, breath play and choking, blood play, spit swallowing, needle play, pain play, fear play, public play, bondage, restraint, spanking, erotic humiliation? What the fuck? What? Help. You guys will understand why I'm so shook to my core once I tell you something. My mom's the one that wants me to read this book. She's the one that bought it for me, okay? Because she thought it looked cute. She literally saw it on TikTok and she's like, how fun. Which one of you recommended my mom this book on TikTok? I just want to talk. So she said it looked good. And then she read it because she's in a dark romance era right now. Like she's been reading all these dark romance books. Her favorites are Her Soul to Take and The Cat and Mouse Duet. What the fuck? Who raised her? My grandma. Mima, what the fuck? Vava. Literally my entire family has been reading this book and they're obsessed. And so they are forcing me to read it. That's why it's in here. So don't blame me, okay? Blame my bloodline. So here are the books I would like to try to read this month. But like I said, I am not going to be hard on myself in July, okay? I'm going to try to read these, but if I don't, I don't. And if I do, I do. If I read 0 out of all the ones I put in here, I don't care. I'm going to come at the end of the month and I'm going to say, yes, so what? That's the kind of attitude we're going into July with. So join me. Put a bunch of books in your TBR and let's read none of them. I love you so much. Let me know if you've read any of these, please. And tell me if any of them are like amazing and you think I really, really must get to it, because I love to hear that a book I have on my TBR is good, because it just gets me excited to read it, you know? Should we put the crown back to say goodbye? Princess Diaries who? I am now the Princess of Genova. I should go watch Princess Diaries. Have such a good day. Love you so much.